Hi, my name is Karen Wiegand-Neidhold, and this video is about setting up violins and violas. I use this as a step-by-step setup in my classroom for the entire first year and into the second year. So the first thing is to have the students sit on the edge of the chair with their feet flat on the floor. I often tell my students this is not the falling off edge, it is the comfortable edge of the chair. Then sitting in rest position is with the instrument on the knee and the hand around the neck. The first thing we do is Statue of Liberty, and the instrument goes up, the head follows, and then put the instrument on top of the shoulder. Now this is a very important step because a lot of students want to bring things to the center, and they will put their instrument right here or in this general zone, but we really want it on top of the shoulder. So then the head, the nose goes towards the strings, and the head just gently goes down on top of the chin rest. And then we check whether we have a good balance set up here by doing what I call a shoulder check. And students who have really tight heads on their instruments, they're afraid they're going to drop it, I will often show them this and just show them that it really doesn't require much to hold the instrument. The other thing I do is I will hold my hands under the instrument and have them slowly release their head until the instrument drops into my hands. And it helps them understand that they really don't have to clamp their head down. So the nose goes towards the strings. We don't want them tipping their head because what they're doing is they're bending their spine, and we want the spine to stay straight and the head to turn on it with the head drooping as little as possible. So then I have students put fingers on the perfling with holes between the fingers. This is a very important step for violins and violas to get this left hand shape set. We do this for a long time before we actually put it on the string. And just having the students get used to this sideways setup with lots of repetition. Then when they're ready, we slide our hand down to the D string, place first, second, third, and fourth finger, and making sure that we have holes between the fingers, and then wiggle the thumb, I call it to pet the neck. And the holes between the fingers are super important because what we are doing is setting up the straight left wrist, and it is virtually impossible to have a collapsed wrist with really good holes between the fingers. It's by having those holes that we're pulling those tendons so that the wrist is straight. So the setup routine is this. Sitting on the edge of a chair, feet flat on the floor, tall head, balanced spine. Statue of Liberty, rotate on top of your shoulder, and nose towards the strings. Now check. Fingers on the perfling, holes between the fingers. Slide out to the D, place 1, 2, 3, 4 with holes between your fingers, and wiggle your thumb on the neck. As we all know, repetitions make or break playing the instrument. I do this over and over and over in the beginning stages until it becomes natural, and then even in the second year I will call out the steps of the setup. I even have third year students who still go through the steps. A lot of people have a lot of different ways of setup, and if you want to add your ideas to the comments below, that would be fantastic because I think it's wonderful when we can all share our ideas. Thank you.